everyone, Gwen here. Um, this is just a little bit about the poem Relationship, about my feelings about it and why I actually curated this poem, what my thoughts were about it. This poem talks about when I was in a place of life. I'm still kind of there, but this was a bit ago. A place of waiting. While I was waiting and been dealing with a lot of health issues. It makes it hard for me to deal with stress and I have to watch what I eat and so many other things that is affected by this, and it just makes life a bit harder than it was. Not that life isn't hard, but life is hard for everyone. But anyways, during this time, I was struggling with feeling like I was doing enough. I was doing still things, it just wasn't as much as I was doing. And I just felt like I wasn't serving God enough. I wasn't showing my love enough. I wasn't helping enough. And it also was being preached at that same time in my church that you needed to serve with everything you had, and to stop being lazy and to serve. I already was, but I felt like at the same time that I needed to do more. I'm somewhat of a perfectionist. That may surprise you a little bit, considering how much I struggle with speaking. I'm more of an introvert than an extrovert, so doing a lot of this is kind of difficult, but I do know that it's true that you do need to serve, but you don't need to be involved in everything. It's just a great way to burn out and ruin your own health because you can't say no. You feel like you need to do it. And there's a difference. It's great that there are some that can do everything, be involved in everything, but not everyone can. And that's okay. It's okay for the person if they can have the gift of giving, which it can be either money, time, talents, any of that. As long as we share our talent with the world and to love others while doing it, showing God's love and to be obedient to God, because we may have to be in a place that those people that give at church and serve there for hours on end, they can't reach everyone. And the thing is sometimes we're placed into places like our works or our schools where we can reach someone. Now, as I said, we need to learn to create boundaries for ourselves. Yes, even within our families, we need to be able to create boundaries. It's good to help, but sometimes you have to know when you need to ask help. And I think that's the hardest thing for people, is to actually do that and not feel like they're being lazy or that they're just not enough. And that's something I struggled with, and I hope with this poem that it kind of shows you that you don't have to be like that, and God still loves you, whether you're on the mountain top or in the valley. He wants to be with us in the good and the bad and all the in-betweens. He always wants to be with us. He wants to hear from us. He is our good Father who loves us and cares for us. He's never going to forsake us, no matter how much we think so. But He's always there, through happy times and through tears and pain. Just checking my little notes here. I kind of go on a rant, and sometimes and then I go ahead, and then it's like, did I miss everything? Oops, I'm gonna go on the back of this. Let's see. I guess, yeah. I know that it's hard for us to know what we can and can't do, and God wants us to do the best that we can and to rely on Him and to follow His path. And sometimes those paths, we don't like it. Sometimes it's painful. Sometimes it's just something we just don't plain want. Sometimes it means we have to sacrifice something. But God always has a better plan for us. And It's just like a parent saying no to a child who wants the candy at that time, knowing that maybe they have a surprise cake at home or something that the kid doesn't know about. It's just an example. It's a little bit like that, but it's similar. God always has the best plan for us, wherever He's planning it, whatever it is. It'll be better than what we can plan in our wildest dreams. Anyways, I hope that this poem did help a little bit. Maybe show you that you don't have to do everything yourself. You don't have to be Superwoman or Superman. You don't have to be any of that. Just be you. Because there's only one of you. For you are wonderfully and fearfully made. And you are loved.